All right, this is Tammy Wakefield, Vice Chair for the Killenly Town Council. I'm calling this special Town Council meeting at 7:02 to order. It is now, it's now 7:02. All councilors are in attendance. Jason Anderson is en route, and hopefully will be here soon. Number 3, interviews and boards and commissions. So we have Christopher McDonald for reappointment to the Inland Wetlands and Watercourse Commission.
Hello.
Hello. I'm glad we were able to fit, I know you can't do Tuesdays, so. So,
Construction maintenance on the properties.
yeah, so, well, I'm glad we could get you in and we'll help get you out before you have to listen to your taxes, how much your taxes are going up, so. So, you're looking for it to be reappointed, how's things going on inland wetlands?
Very good. We get a site walk on Monday, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, those are always fun.
Yeah.
Wear your walking shoes.
Killenly High School, they need that
Yeah.
access road in the back.
Yeah, I said wear your walking shoes,
Oh, yeah, yeah. I get my boots on.
yeah. So, anything, I'm trying to think anything else. Anybody with questions?
Yes.
And,
Hi, Chris. You served on conservation too, correct? So what made you jump to inland wetlands?
This is more my speed.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for serving on both.
No, he's working on one.
Well, but
Well,
he was on
I used to be-
conservation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were on con-
right, that's what I'm saying. So
Oh,
most
okay.
people stay on one, but he's gone on to another one, so yeah. Thank you.
No, he's still on, that's the key.
Right.
He said he was leaving the conservation. I
Right,
said,
and that's why I was like, wait a minute.
I'll send my bill in the mail.
Anybody else?
I got a quick-
Oh,
So you had mentioned you're up there for the site walk at the high school. Did they determine where the access road was gonna go yet, or is
No,
it
I'll
still?
I'll find out everything on Monday.
Okay, I was just curious if they had a,
Jonathan's gonna make the packet, I believe.
gotcha. All right, thank you.
Mhm.
Any further questions from council? Comments? You have anything further for us? Want to
Did I
thank
get a
you.
raise? Okay,
We'll double the salary.
okay, there we go.
Just want to thank you for coming forward and looking to continue serving the community. We'll be voting on your appointment on the first regular meeting in July, which will be July 8th.
I did have a conversation with Sandy, and she says, you know, you're a good part of her team, so. And she's got a good crew there. They're,
I'm also on the Brooklyn Fairweather too.
oh,
She's got both ends.
you should get combat pay.
I should get more than combat today. All set?
All set?
Okay,
Thank you. Moving on the agenda, next item up is item 4, citizen statements and petitions. Mr. Conroy, do we have anything submitted by email?
Sir, we do not.
Thank you. If anyone would like to make public comment, just keep your comments pertinent to the items on this evening's agenda.
I have a comment. I don't know if it applies to this meeting. I got a question about how come people can't write to the Facebook, like the comments are turned off? I know there was a reason and I can't remember what it was.
That was, my understanding, that was shut off a while ago because of some things that have been said on there that were inappropriate. So rather than filtering out 1 or 2 people, it was, all the comments were shut off.
Okay, thank you.
Last call for public comments. Seeing none, we'll move on the agenda. Next item up is old business, and we have nothing for old business. So we'll move on to item 6A, new business, consideration and action on a resolution to set the property tax mill rate for the town's fiscal year 2025 to 2026. Can I get a motion to adopt this?
I'll make that motion.
Motion was made by Mr. Grandelski.
I'll second it. I'll
Seconded
second
by,
it.
seconded by Mr. Catula. I will read off the resolution. Consideration and action on a resolution to set the property tax mill rate for the town's fiscal year 2020 to 2025 to 2026. Pursuant to Article 10 of the Town Charter, the Town Council has 10 days to establish a mill rate after adoption of a total budget by town meeting. The fiscal year 2025 to 2026 general government budget was adopted on May 13th, 2025, and the education budget was adopted on June 10th, 2025. The attached resolution would set the property tax rate for a total of general government and education budget. Proposed tax rate collection dates are August 1st, October 1st, January 1st, and April 1st in accordance with Connecticut General Statutes, Section 12-164. Taxpayers have until the first day of the month next succeeding the installment due date to pay without penalty. If the whole or any part of such installment is unpaid, the delinquent portion shall be subject to interest with the rate determined by the state. From the due date of such delinquent installment by town ordinance, bills for taxes under $5 will not be issued or due. A property tax mill rate of 21.45 per $1,000 of assessed valuation for the fiscal year 2025 to 2026. Any discussion, questions, or comments? Mr. Grandelsky.
How does the 14-day override of the referendum play into this scenario?
I spoke with the attorney on that. That was a question that came up. Section 1007 of the charter supersedes section, I believe it was 508, that talks about the override. The section 107 says it will be set within 10 days of the machine vote.
Right, yeah.
There is nothing in section 508 that talks about setting the mill rate. It only talks about petitioning for a referendum, basically petitioning the machine vote.
Right.
So the mill rate per charter is supposed to be set within 10 days. I looked back to subsequent years. In 2000, and it's gone back and forth. In 2020, I didn't look at because there was no machine vote. That was us. 2021, within 10 days of the machine vote, we set the mill rate. 2022, 2023, 2024, we set it within 10 days after that 14-day period. I had talked to Buddy about it. I talked with the town attorney. I had multiple conversations with the town attorney. And he said, based on charter language in section 1007, we have to set it within 10 days. That doesn't mean someone can't still petition.
Well, that's the point that
The
I'm trying to
14,
make,
yeah.
That they can still do
Yes,
that.
yes.
If
Mhm.
whatever it is.
Yep.
But we're setting the mill rate.
Yep.
And if whatever happens, if it comes by and it's overruled.
Yep, then we
our
have to set the mill
we
rate
have to
again.
go. We have to
Yes.
start from scratch.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want that out there
Yep.
that, you know.
Yeah, I was going to
That-
get into that,
Yeah.
because that was a conversation Buddy and I had, and we went back and forth on, because I was looking at the charter and saw in section 1007, where it referenced the 10 days from the machine vote. So that was how that whole conversation came about, and that's why we're doing this tonight. But as you said, there is still the 14-day window from the machine vote, but that would only be the Board of Education,
Education, but-
because
yeah, 'cause the
we're
other
past the
ones are already
14
passed.
days on,
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yep, that's
and,
right.
yeah, so.
No.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. We'll now move on to the agenda. Item 7, we have nothing for executive session. Item 8, I will entertain a motion.
Excuse me, Chairman? Could I
Yes.
just bring up something for new business quickly? Or, I'm not sure we could squeeze this. It's about the Hygeia Reservoir.
We can't, special town council meeting,
Oh,
you
that's
can't
right.
add
I'm
anything
sorry
to.
about that. You're right.
No problem. So I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion is made by Mr. Grandelsky,
I'll second it.
seconded by Mr. Cottula. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Meeting is adjourned.